Dream time. Let's do it. Just make sure all the assets are ready. Okay. Oh no, I need the where's the... Here, there we go, there. Okay. So. Today, we are going to stream some Crusader Kings 3. And today, we'll be talking about El Cid. So, we'll be doing our campaign here in Castille. And Castille is a pretty cool point from a historical standpoint. Who came in hot and heavy? First time catching live stream and found you after the release of CK3. Oh, glad I did it. Well, Anthony, thank you very much, man. You're joining us here for our history time today, so hope you have some fun with us. Do this. Will never fall. Click here. So we got some history time, and we're going to be talking about El Cid. And, hey, Lawrence Kaufman, I was doing some notes for history time. If you don't like it, you can go fuck off. So that's my hard and fast little note for you, dude. So, what we're going to be talking about is, again, El Cid. And we're going to be playing as King Sancho of Castile. And he already starts off with Rodrigo as his friend, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and press start here. And we'll jump into history time in 1 second. 1 minute here. And this will help kind of paint the picture. We'll be jumping between actual pictures and stuff like this. Yes, so is it on the map? Is Valencia on the map? There it is. Good. Okay, cool. So... yeah, man, like, I do the history time as a favor to you guys so you guys understand history in the context of what we're doing, and I absolutely love history. So, if you have a problem with me delaying the stream because I had to make some notes, that's not my fucking problem. So, yeah, I did it so raspy today, Jose. It's like I woke up and I was like, what? I was talking a lot with friends last night, so my voice is kind of a little hoarse from that. And I also have a ton of allergies. So, let's do this fun time. So again, we're Castile, and when you take a look at Castile, you're looking at King Sancho the Strong. And King Sancho's dad was King Fernando, or Ferdinand, the First, the Great, of Leon. And this is important here because this is a pretty tumultuous time in the history of Spain. This is during the Reconquista. The Moors, the Moorish Muslims, have taken over almost the entirety of the Iberian Peninsula in, I think, 700 some AD, 711 or so. And so this is a pretty wild time. This is a 700 or so year occupation and doesn't even end until the late to mid 1400s when Spain is finally completely retaken over by the Spanish. If they stream watching, watching some football, wanted to drop a donation. Well, thank you very much, David Cameron. I really appreciate that, dude. Go enjoy the football game. Who are you gonna be watching? You gonna be watching the Seahawks? I know I will. So this is a pretty. I think I can get some empire titles going on here. Okay, so it's just Hispania and kingdom titles. So, it's a pretty crazy time. For the most part, you have these top kingdoms, which are the Christian kingdoms of the area and of the era. And so it's pretty wild here. So around 1043, I have all my notes for the dates on the left over here because it's important. And it's worth noting that these locations are called, like this location, like from pretty much here to here, right below Aragon, Barcelona. Like right to about here is called Al-Andalus, which is the Muslim name for pretty much the portion of the Iberian peninsula that is owned by Muslims. And I don't think they're on here. Oh, there you go. The Almoravids will be very important in this too. So, in 1043, we have a young little boy who was born, who was in the game, consequently enough. Where is he? There he is. Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, and he was born in Castille. He's born in the city of Vivar, which is consequently renamed to Vivar del Cid. And it's funny because we know El Cid as the name El Cid. Well, that doesn't mean anything in Spanish. It's a shortened variation of the Muslim word for Al Sayyid, which means the master. And the actual Spanish word was El Campeador. And the old Castilian Spanish really essentially meant master of the battlefield. El Cid was this individual that just had so much military prowess, and he had an ability to just get out of hard situations easy. So it was a very interesting lifestyle that he led. He was very much like a Han Solo of the medieval age. There's no real knight in the rest of Spanish history that kind of exemplifies so many different qualities of being a knight that El Cid does. So he's a huge portion of Spanish folklore and Spanish history, especially of the Reconquista. So in 1043, we have Rodrigo born, and he is born to not exemplary nobility, but a noble enough that he actually spends his childhood with Sancho here. They train together. They learn all the things together. They go through the process of becoming knights together, essentially. And when Sancho's dad dies and then gives the kingdoms Castile, Leon, and Galicia. Look, Mom, I'm learning. Thanks, dude. Love these lessons and streams. Rucker, I'm glad I can help you out, man. I'm glad you're learning from me, and thank you very much for the donation, my guy. And also Galicia to his 3 sons, Sancho, Alfonso, and Garcia. And these 3 kings essentially kind of go through enough situations that we'll talk about on the next history's time when we talk about that specific kingdom, what becomes Leon Castile. Oh man, we're going hard and heavy today, guys. Last one for all the vids you've done explaining mechanics. The Han Solo reference was gold. Have a drink on me for that one. Well, Anthony, thank you very much, dude. Yes, Michael Staten, but they were also not always landed. El Cantaro del Mio Cid. Mateo, I don't know what that one is. You would have to tell me more on it. But let us keep going here. So, there's quite a bit to go through, and we're still at the beginning of it. So, he works for Sancho, and he pretty much he's the royal standard bearer for Sancho. And he's a prominent military figure. He's a military genius. And as things kind of go out, in around 1072, Sancho is killed mysteriously and is then assassinated, as it were. And his kingdom passes on to Alfonso the Sixth. Now, Alfonso and El Campeador and Cid do not get along. They are not friends. In fact, like Cid and Alfonso had an early run-in earlier in their lives. So he kind of reluctantly keeps El Cid around, knowing that El Cid is this badass. So he allows him to kind of still be a knight and in his court, but he just kind of keeps him at a arm's length. And at the time, it's on the map here, right? If it's not on the map, okay, here we go, good. Toledo was a really important portion of the whole kind of socio-economic situation going on. Toledo was a Moorish city, but it paid its dues, essentially, and there's a specific Spanish word for the dues, and I can't remember the name of them. If anyone wants to help me out on the name, I can absolutely say it out loud, but I don't remember the name for the... Basically, it's like a tithe, more or less. They would pay this to Leon Castile, and this was good. This was money coming in. Toledo was a very important city in the very dead center of the Iberian Peninsula, and it was almost it had a little bit of a Christian and Moorish influence within it. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. Tributos, thank you very much. Tributos, which is tribute. So, as things kind of progressed, eventually, is it in 1080? Yes, 1080, the Battle of Cabra, El Cid gets involved and wins this fight against Moors in Granada. But the thing was that this was not at the behest of Alfonso, and it kind of pissed off Toledo, and it ended up making it so that in 1080, Alfonso exiles El Cid. He says, get out of my kingdom. So Leon Castille, let's jump over to this map over here. This is going to help us out. Display capture. There it is. Oh, here's a nice, nice statue of El Cid himself in Spain. But here is a really good idea of basically Moorish-held territory in the Iberian Peninsula. And Toledo is down here, and when he gets banned or exiled out of Leon Castile, which is right there, Reino de Leon, he pretty much kind of goes around to Navarra, to Aragon, and pretty much Barcelona, if you say it in Castilian, trying to find work. And for the most part, everyone pretty much turns him away. It's not until he actually goes to Zaragoza that he becomes a Moorish emir. He becomes an emir, which is essentially a general, a chief of armies. And in doing this, he actually fights a lot of prominent wars against Navarra, against Aragon, against Barcelona, and even against Alfonso, but he refuses to fight Alfonso. He said they go, there's a big siege that happens, and he says, sorry, I can't. He was my former liege. I have a code of honor I have to stick to here. And he makes a lot of connections in both the Muslim and the Christian world by doing this. Sorry, guys, 1 second. So he makes a lot of connections while doing this, and it's very interesting because at the time, the Spanish lisp for Thucad wants me to rock the Spanish lisp for the entire episode for Castilian Spanish. As anyone who knows Spanish knows there's very many dialects, and Castilian Spanish tends to be a little lispy, like buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to Barcelona. But so the territory that was taken over by the Muslims at the time in Al-Andalus was a different, I don't want to say emirate, but I guess it's the easiest word to use in the spur of the moment right here, was a different emirate than the ones that were now in North Africa that were kind of calling for essentially a reformation of the current emirate, saying, hey, you kind of strayed from the original goals of coming to this land. Because what happens is, you have to understand, this is in 1080? This is over 300 years of Moorish occupation of the Iberian Peninsula, and they've grown wealthy, they've become landowners, they've become kings in their own right. And so the Almoravids, which are a little bit, not necessarily zealous, but they're a little bit more true to their original idealism of why they invaded the Iberian Peninsula, kind of start to say, I don't really like this. And they start to essentially re-invade into the Iberian Peninsula. And you get a lot of engagements that start to happen between Leon Castile and the Almoravids. And it's a pretty interesting situation here, because the Almoravids are able to rally a gross amount of men against the Christian armies. And the thing that the Christian armies have is, excuse me, heavy horsemen, although there are Andalusian knights, which are pretty awesome. It's like an awesome name, Andalusian knights. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They have heavy horsemen of their own, but also the Christians have siege warfare, kind of down to a science. The Almoravids at the time don't really have that down. That actually becomes a little bit of their Achilles heel. So as the Almoravids decide to kind of re-invade, there's a big battle of Sagrajas, in which case Alfonso fights against the Almoravids. I think Sagrajas is somewhere over here, I want to say. I can't remember off the top of my head. And Andalusian. So what happens is, in the Battle of Sagrajas, essentially Alfonso forges the river with some heavy cavalry, smashes into the Almoravid line and splinters the front of it, and then his cavalry chases north and south after the fleeing units. The rest of Alfonso's men, they forge the river, they come up to the remaining portions of the Almoravid forces and charge into them. But it kind of becomes this very mishmash situation where eventually a contingent of horsemen from the Almoravids breaks off and attacks back at the camp of Alfonso. You have to understand that camps at the time for the medieval age were huge. If you had 10,000 soldiers, you typically had twice that in non-combatants. These were people that were clerics. These were people not like the conventional D&D cleric. People that were squires, people who were tending to your arms. You had supply wagons, you had blacksmiths. You had a ton of people that actually did not actually compete in the war, fight in the war at all. So it's important to know that. Defending your camp was chief. So, very true, Asus. When the Almoravids attacked the camp of Alfonso, Alfonso said, "Okay, well, we have to run back and defend the camp." So what was essentially an offensive engagement for Alfonso became a defensive retreat. And with his back pushed against the Almoravids, and then the other Almoravids now coming back into his face as cavalry, he was kind of stuck in a situation where he had to form a defensive cordon and see what he could do to hold the line. And it ended up becoming a massacre. The Muslim forces have a specific name for the battle, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but essentially it translates to unsure footing, like moving ground, because the ground was soaked with blood. And 300 of Alfonso's knights and himself are the only people to leave that battle alive. In fact, Alfonso gets a cut on his calf bone that was then discovered like some hundreds of years later by archaeologists. So from that, Alfonso kind of realizes, okay, my back's up against the wall. We just lost a crippling defeat against the Almoravids, and the Almoravids now have, for the most part, free reign of things. They went to pursue Toledo and try and take it back 100% into Muslim hands and get rid of all Christian occupation and presence in there. But because of the fact that the Almoravids could not actually besiege territory and property, they could not take Toledo. So this resulted in essentially a stalemate and them retreating from the location. And then in 1086 is when all this goes down. Alfonso reinstates El Cid. He's like, you know what, I can't do this without you. And El Cid at this time, like I said, blood mud. That's actually, I think that's pretty much it. El Cid at this time pretty much says, okay, I can do this, and helps out. But he's really kind of wary to really help out Alfonso a whole ton. In fact, he spends a lot of this time from 1086 almost to 1094 just back at Zaragoza. He doesn't really want to help out Alfonso because he's kind of pissed off at him. So it's not until 1094 that he really kind of steps up and starts to help out, and he goes to take Valencia because Alfonso says, hey, anything you take, I will give you a hereditary claim to. So if you take a city, it is now yours by right, and your family can now own it forever. So he goes to the county of Valencia, Chiefdom of Valencia at the time. And you have to remember that, I don't think it shows us on the map, but there are two rivers. If anyone who knows is this the river? No. There are two rivers that, oh, there it is. You can usually see the rivers if you hover over them. There's two rivers that kind of intersect a little isthmus or peninsula portion next to Valencia. And the actual siege of Valencia takes a considerable amount of time, almost a full year. So El Cid takes Valencia and he claims it as his own. And the Almoravids do not like this. They're like, no. We're taking that back. And you also have to see that, let me see, let me highlight this. There we go. This portion of land is pretty secluded from the rest of the Christian kingdoms of the time. So it's pretty shitty of a situation as far as like the location he could choose. But El Cid takes it. Him and his wife Jimena move in there. And is there a terrain map filter? I don't think that there is. Oh, terrain. There we go. Oh, it just shows you the actual types of terrain. No, you can see certain rivers, like, see, I can see the Guadiana over here. This one, for some reason, it's not showing me. But there's 2 rivers that intersect over there. So when the Almoravids decide to come and siege Valencia, they are overwhelmed. Valencia itself is overwhelmed. El Cid's army is not that huge. But he is a very cunning strategist, as it were. And as the Almoravids surround the city, he decides to do a grand coup. Or a coup? What? He tries to do a grand sortie, is what I meant to say. At the dead of night, he sneaks out with some of his knights and lights all of the siege towers on fire. So now Valencia has no siege towers. And essentially, this is in the middle of October. So, is it... Let me make sure I got the name right. I don't want to butcher this. Hold on. No, see, I almost did the wrong thing. Hold on. Zalika. What the hell? What am I thinking of? What is... Okay, it's in October. It's a Muslim observance all of October. You fast. You don't eat until sunup, after sun goes down. Man, this is interrupting history time. My brain just completely crapped out here. Ramadan. Thank you. I'm like, it's not Rosh Hashanah. That is not the right religion. So, this is in October, where the Muslims are observing Ramadan. So, he basically waits out all of October for them to essentially be depleted. And towards the end of October, he decides to rally out and do a sortie. And he does this in the break of dawn, right when they can eat. They're waking up, they haven't really completely come to, and they're all exhausted because they have been fasting the entire night before. So, I thought it was in October. It's not always October. It moves around because of the lunar calendar. Okay, so at this time it was October. So he decides to do 2 things. Valencia here, let's just kind of look at it in a circle. He decides to come out of the easternmost gate with himself and half of his knights. And he rallies a brutal charge into the Muslim forces. And like they said that there are so much horse cavalry that the entire ground is just shaking, and it immediately alerts them, and all of the Muslim forces rally to the eastern side of the castle to defend against this grand charge from El Cid. And by doing so, though, he puts another half of his knights on the opposite end of the gate, and they exit out of this gate and go to the rear of the Muslims and back to their camp. And what happens is, this is also right before rain season, and El Cid knew this. He knew that where the Muslims were encamped, they were placed next to a river. And the river itself would flood over, and it would go through irrigation and tributaries, and it would kind of, for the most part, not really affect the land. But how many knights did he have? I think it was something like 800 Eridom. Something pretty substantial, though. It's all he had for the most part, though. So what El Cid had done was, he had placed spies in the Almorav court and told them, hey, we should make camp here. And then he sabotaged all these tributaries and all of these irrigation channels. So when it rained, it began to flood over the river. And as the Muslims were fleeing from all of El Cid's forces at the the siege of Valencia, they went back to their camp, and the camp was overwhelmed by the water and the flood that came with the ensuing rain season. So essentially, it just kind of resulted in a massacre. It was pretty brutal. And this, for the most part, is... You have to understand that this is 1094. El Cid was born in 1043. So, what, he's 51 at the time? And You're able to get that many knights in the game? No. You have to remember, too, that it's easy to call someone on a horse with plate armor a knight. They weren't always like a royal, like a noble knight. But after this, there are a number of engagements that El Cid is engaged in with Alfonso and with the King of Aragon. In fact, one of the more crucial ones happens in 1097 at the Battle of Beren, and that's actually like right over here. It's outside of Valencia, where he is pinned against the coastline with a massive Almoravid force on a hill above him shooting down, and there are Almoravid boats off to the shore shooting back into them. So El Cid rallies his vastly outnumbered forces and charges dead center into the line of the Almoravids and completely shatters them. It becomes a crushing defeat, and as a result, they're able to pretty much hold Valencia once more, and it kind of creates a bit of a time where duchy titles, thank you, Valencia is held by Christians. But alas, in 1098, El Cid dies. He just dies. He dies at the age of like 59 or so. And with that, his wife, Jimena, takes over being the princess or the queen of Valencia. And eventually, the Almoravids, they do besiege Valencia one more time. And as a result, Alfonso does come to relieve Valencia, but they then torch the city. 1099, he died at age 56. Thank you very much, David. They then torch the city and leave it for the Almoravids to take back over. And Jimena and the remains of El Cid travel back to Castille, back to the town of Bivar. And unfortunately, El Cid's son dies in 1097, helping out Alfonso in another engagement. So it's unfortunate that El Cid kind of has this really awesome and great legacy, because he goes from being a noble in the Spanish court of Castile Leon to being an Arab emirate. And he, at the same time, he kind of creates this band of warriors. Like when he leaves the court of Castile, when Alfonso banishes him, he leaves with his men. He doesn't just leave on his own. So he kind of has this mercenary army to himself. And he is such a prominent figure throughout this time, because it kind of gives a little bit of hope in a time that the Spanish really needed it. I mean, they were up against a wall. They had, for the most part, been in a stalemate. They were dealing with succession issues, like we all do, over here. And this was a situation that allowed them to kind of push forward in the Reconquista. And it's not until, I think, maybe it's 1200 that Valencia is retaken. And then 1400 or 1453, 1443, I think it is when the Reconquista finally ends, with Spain fully taking back over all of the Iberian Peninsula. But that is history time for today. It was a long one, but El Cid's one of my favorite characters, so I really wanted to talk about him. Yes, that will be my goal for this campaign, is to take Valencia. Revolver, I did. Lol, haha. Good to hear, man. Good to see you again, brother. Oh, I could just play as El Cid. I never even thought of that. Like, raise him up to a duke. Rucker Smets, thanks for the history. Now it's incest time. Thank you, man. Aerodon with a $5 donation. One day I will get my Harold Hadrada history. Excited to see his playthrough. I had a rough go last night when El Cid died in the... El Cid died in the first battle? Oh, guys. Okay, we actually have to restart. Ended in 1492. Thank you. Thank you. We need to restart. This has to be an Iron Man campaign. This is going to be my first Iron Man campaign. I'm not stoked on it, but I am. Game rules enabled. Oof. Oh, this is going to be rough. I missed your super chat, dude? Oh, Sir Archibald Liechtenstein. I had ankle surgery and have another one coming up. Started watching your CK3 videos while recovering, and it makes my day better. Also, do you like D&D? I love D&D. I cannot wait to play D&D. I want to be I want to be the DM. I've never played it. So, oh, does it mean no pause? Damn. So Iron Man means game saved automatically, switching characters or playing multiplayer is not allowed. So I am a save scummer for sure, Caleb, but that's why this is going to be kind of difficult. So here's the question though with that. When it comes to game is saved automatically, how do I deal with that? Like, okay, I want to end the stream. How do I do it? Rasmus, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. I am no legendary campaign player of Total War, but I'll do what I can to entertain you, my dude. Yeah, absolutely. I played tons of tabletop RPG. Tons. The game saves once a year. Okay, so there's exit saves. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to set... Okay, cool. We'll start it up. First, Iron Man. Why did I say Jimena? Of course I do, lol, haha. Oh, it's the Dynasty's Jimena. Duh. Mako Shisho, I believe you should. Yeah, well, haha, of course I do, man. I mean, it's a pretty good name. Okay, so if I exit the game, you will be safe. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Your name is rememberable. It was also your icon. Are the achievements for the character-specific ones still... I honestly, Truman, this is my first anything with this. We're going to find out together. King Teresa. Okay, so we're going to take our time right here, and if this is your first time watching one of my streams, I'm not a super duper power gamer. I take my time, I ask people questions. I've had people make rude comments about that. Again, if you don't like that situation, the way I game, fuck off, I don't care. I'm playing the game the way I want to, and those of you who are watching, you get to have a lot of stake in this. You're deciding how I'm going to play through this campaign. It should be off. I don't have it clicked. Oh, cloud save. Okay. All right, we'll exit this then. New game. Where's the cloud? Is the cloud save a setting? Yeah, I always do these things like, oh yeah, this guy's a cool combatant, and then he dies. I'm like, fucking dumb. Was it the start here I didn't see? Yeah, okay, this shouldn't be... I didn't have this. Okay, so exceeded. Good. Good! See, we should be fine. Doesn't have an ultra wide screen. Okay, let's make sure. It should be fine. I didn't see the icon next to it. Well, we should be good. We should be good. Because you guys didn't see that checkbox checked, right? I don't know why I don't want it to be cloud safe, but I'm willing to trust other people that have tried this. So let's go into, we're going to take this slow. We're going to kind of do this piecemeal. So for those of you who kind of get a little anxiety starting off with stuff, we'll do it together. So let's see. Not endorsed by Archbishop, of course. Let's take a look at my account. Oh! Look at that Archbishop piece of shit! Can't even murder him, dude. What's my level at CK3? 1 bad, 10 godlike. I don't know, man. I'm still learning a lot of stuff, so I'd probably say like a 6. Dude. What do you guys say? Should I restart that? Yeah, okay, we'll restart. We'll restart. We'll start. I mean, that is horseshit. And let's go to this. Let's delete that. 3 is better than 2. Okay, Iberian Peninsula here. Let's finally try and see if we can get this done. Hour in, haven't even started it. I have a ton of guides up, Rasmus, so if you need help, that's probably the best way. Oh, guys, we're at 606 viewers? My bros! That is awesome, but I also need you all to be pressing that like button, smack that like button, turn it blue! That's a good Archbishop right there. Whoa, everyone else has got crap stats, though. Look at this guy.
I've only begun.
Ooh, donation, let me see what you say. Do keep in mind, guys, we will be doing a giveaway at the end of this stream. I have a key for Crusader Kings 3 I'm going to be giving away. Something I want to warn you about playing down here is peasant revolts. Taking land from Muslims without your culture will give you hard to convert land because Spanish Muslims are harder to convert. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you, Antoine. That might mean that we have to go down the that Spy Master's a beast. The Spy Master, what I'm going to do is We'll do some stuff. Yeah, who cares about Pedro? Because guess what? It's going to Rodrigo. He's getting it. Pedro can go S to D. Okay. See, what I don't like is that that guy's my knight. I know this guy's a vassal, but I need that 17, and this dude just needs to... Vassal. Well, that's good. What was this other one? Oh, dude, another one. Thank you very much, Antoine. A double $10 donation, all for some tips here. The revolts will eventually be double your numbers and happen every 2 years if you have large swaths of land with peasants who hate you because you are a different culture and religion. So what that tells me, Antoine, what I might need to do as we expand in that direction, I might have to go into... stuff like this. Apostate, different faith opinions plus 15, and faith conversion costs minus 75%. Like stuff like that. I might have to really use the learning side. But let's get acquainted with what we've got. Antoine also is a new member. Dude, you guys are just making it rain today. Thank you very much. Is the webcam in an okay place? I will move this if you guys need me to. Oh, that's definitely happening, Maxi. You can grant the land you need converted to a courtier with a different religion. If you have a hook on that guy, you can demand a conversion. His help people will follow. Good call, Orang. And yes, you absolutely can. Peasant opinion would be in stewardship tree. Thank you, Grouch. If you guys do want to become members, you can, absolutely. Get access to all these fun little emojis here. So thank you all very much who do become members. It helps me out a ton, because you're basically saying like, hey, here is set in stone income every month, so I can focus more on making better videos rather than putting a shit ton more videos out, so it helps me out a lot. So thank you very much, Antoine, and for your tips, and for your donation, man. Thank you very, very much, brother. I don't know. I don't think anything happens on the top left. It feels weird to have a floating disembodied head up here. Do that. So let's see here. Let's take a look at my council real quick, and we'll set up some council schemes. So my first goal is to do this. Have him go search for secrets in the court of Lyon, because Lyon, I thought one of these guys was allied to France. We can create Hispania, Michael Staten. We can create the Empire of Hispania. The North Trolls get down here. I don't know. So, touche. Well, it's just for the people here. We'll do it together. So what I want to do here is try and find a secret in the Court of Lyon, because if we do the Court of Lyon, I can discover a secret and force a alliance with him, because I can do negotiate alliance, and if I have a hook, it'll force an alliance. Invite your sister to your court right away. Who is my sister? Let's find out. This one? Then back here it goes until we find something else. She's super incestuous? Okay. Yeah, top left baddie. Why not go with I could do that. I could do Galicia. Glacia. You think it's the other sister? I can't invite her to my court. She's already married. Okay. I've been reading chat so much, trying to like figure out what you guys like, all your tips and everything. So let me do some stuff first, then we'll jump back in retrospect here. So I'll have him go to that for now. I'll have him build up development here because it looks crappy. But 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Posk. And we'll just do go. What's our knight situation? I don't think I should make him actually be a knight on the battlefield, so I'll forbid him, but I'll let him lead the armies. Muñoz de Guzman. Luis Guzman. Want you to recruit her to the court, my dude? Come on. Was this guy a good chancellor? Yeah, he's a pretty good damn chancellor. will forbid you because you are probably going to die soon anyway. And Steward, Fernando. Ugh, forbid him too. Sway the bishop. Do some decisions. We're going to invite knights. That's usually my very first thing to do. I don't really want to do claimants. We're searching for... Oh, before we search for a physician, let's just see if we have a good physician. We make a good vassal. He's trusting. Actually, that's a good point. I like to land those guys that are trusting. An outstanding physician. Oh, good. This guy's perfect. Yeah, done. Oof, Jesus. You can pause the game in Iron Man mode. The hell is his religion? Conversos. I've never even heard of that. Let me take a look here. So, find a character. Top realm. Organized by learning. That's not a bad guy. Courtier of Count Muño. This guy is not in my court, though. Oops, can't do that. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to press that button. Find character. Rather than top realm, we'll just do realm. Oh, no, top realm. Fine, fine. You can't skimp out on healthcare? Well, as an American, I can tell you, you easily can. You can, and then when you hit a glow, I mean, wait, what? Yeah, I think we'll go with that position. Or my Archbishop's actually not bad. I could make him my physician. Oh, the Count Muño. Never mind, never mind, never mind. That's my Archbishop. Yeah, I'll go with this guy. Verso means converted, okay. Absolutely, Shadow Khan. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I mean, I can also search and see what we find. But at 40, I think this guy's going to be pretty damn primo. 18 learning, good physician skill. We'll recruit this guy. And we'll also appoint him to the physician position. And I'm going to... I should have offered... made him convert before I did the physician position thing. If they don't have the dedicated traits, Aaron Vic, they will learn them over time. What do I look for in a physician? You want to look for high learning. If you're looking at your court, it will tell you this guy would make a good physician because of their learning skill, not necessarily because of their traits. But it'll also say, would make a good vassal, he's trusting. Trusting is important here because, you know, it gives you an opinion of your liege and of vassals and enemy hostile scheme success chance plus 15. Another good one is content, which is, I don't even know what the symbol for it is. Temperate, humble. Just here. I'll show you what content is. Who's Debbie Lane? Is Debbie Lane the one that's like got a bunch of stats, but she's just terrible? Here, this is content. Opinion of liege plus 20 and opinion of vassals plus 10. Humble's also good. Content, humble, trusting, those are really good ones if you want to just land a vassal real quick because you're over your holdings. Those are good. James D. So this is for anyone really. If you want to pick the game up and you haven't purchased it yet, you can use the purchase links in my description. There's one for the Royal Edition, one for the Standard Edition. They both will get you 12% off. I get like a 5% commission, but that's running until the 1st of October. You'll just get a Steam key, and you pop it in. Okay, so let's look at, so we've done that. And these are all the things that I typically do every time I start a game. I just sit here, pause, I look at all these things, like, okay, Rodrigo, let's get him a marriage for him. Because Rodrigo, I want to be just a machine. He doesn't have any congenital traits, which is unfortunate, but marrying him into my family wouldn't be terrible. This is his wife. I think this is his actual wife. His wife was, I thought her last name was Fernandez. Maybe Jimena was her last name, I can't remember. This is Ximena, but potato. And Cumley's not a bad one. Giant to make just some machines. Yeah, you want to, so to really build out super children, press this button, then go to traits, inheritable. And this is what gives you that ability to kind of choose these super traits. Finding genius is probably the most ideal, but I mean, if you want people to have really good knights, you could go hail. Giant is a good one as well. Fertility or fecund gives you high fertility. Debbie Lane, there she is. So she is intelligent and beautiful, but she's also a lunatic and feeble. Whew! So let's go by age, because he's 23 at the time. So I can marry him to whoever I wish. And they're fertile, right? Yeah, fertile. Fertility is up. So I probably, since I want more knights out of him. Yes, this knight is El Cid, correct. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking of just going with her. You're right, Aradam. Comely's not bad. Or Comely, I believe is what it is. This would give Hail, though, which gives prowess, sorry. Health boost and attraction opinion. Gisela, I might say for myself. Herculean, I don't think we can find any down. Yeah, this is the closest we can get with Gertrude, and she's 32. You can also marry your female courtiers matrilineally to bring in really good unlanded courtiers. Never heard of that one. Matt, I would do that for my wife. 100%. Matt said, I always value sum of total over congenital before the first dynasty point. And I totally agree with him. Because marrying out a knight, Zorak, we're mainly just trying to build out Rodrigo because he's El Cid. Mana Diaz. Okay, thank you, Kushal. I couldn't remember her last name. Does she have claims? I don't think she's got claims. I thought she had claims. Oh, she does. Right there, right there. Okay. All right, so you know what? Let's do this first. Me, spouse. Let's take care of this one. This one's important. So we want inheritable traits, and I want to do sum of all skills. So the reason I'm doing... Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. Machine. So the reason I'm doing sum of all skills is because her skills are going to add to mine because of her court abilities. And having, like, dude, this is bomb. This is a really solid wife because she's also a genius. So that is, as a congenital trait, is really, really good. Cone Care. I just did a 45-minute history lesson on who El Cid is. So if you want to jump to the beginning of the stream, you could probably see that real quick. I know, Aradom, you want me to pick up Debbie Lane so bad, dude. Yeah, so this is a solid wife. She's not landed, which is going to cost me some prestige, and that's just fine. But getting a good congenital trait is, I would say, second place to having really good stats here, because these are going to help me out, especially learning. If I become the culture head, I can really use that high learning to boost my substantially low learning to help out with innovations. It doesn't matter if she's not landed. It's just going to cost me 300 prestige, but kind of look at that as the price to getting a really solid wife. We'll just take a look real quick here if there's anyone better. Gisela. Got a good opinion of me. She's terrified of me too. I like my wife's terrified. Yeah, honestly, I think this is probably the best. Marry into France for alliances before your brother do? Well, let's take a look. I mean, yeah, I could marry into the Duke of Normandy. Kushal, I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Marry, yeah, the Duchess of Tuscany herself. You know, I'm gonna stick with my original plan. I like the... It's admittedly not the best. But... I like the approach of having a genius wife. I think it'll... Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do, Never Forgotten, is marry my wife, my sister out to them. So we'll get her. We got that going. Choose a lifestyle here. I could go Marshall. He's already got a lot invested into Marshall. Aerodon wants that Debbie Lane so bad. Corny 80, it's a good idea, especially if your ruler is young. She's ugly, though. Come on, book. It's not about the looks. It's about the looks. We can do that still, Rulin. We'll still do that. Guys, if you haven't... who is in here asking about Warhammer 3 speculation? If you want to see Total War Warhammer speculation videos, Total War Warhammer streams, or Warhammer lore videos, Great Book of Grudges didn't just start a channel. You've had a channel for like 2 years almost now, right, man? But he's up and coming. He does a lot of amazing content. Guys, please go and check his channel out. He deserves far more subscribers. He's a great guy. Please go and check out the Great Book of Grudges. Misha, can you put a link to Great Book of... Actually, Great Book, can you link your channel in? You're a mod. You can link your channel in. Okay, so we can go down here for Gallant, which is pretty nice. It's just, do we go... I feel like there's so many initial kings that just say, oh, start with Marshall because you get such great bonuses to it. Because we have Tough Soldier, which gives us a 20% bonus to our martial lifestyle experience. We have Organizer, which increases movement speed and retreat losses, minus 20%, which is very nice. You chose a donkey. True. So, unless you guys have an opinion otherwise, I'll probably just go with Marshall. I know that stewardship is a big one right now. People go down golden obligations. Diplomacy is a really solid one right now. I feel like maybe going down for August is a solid choice. But fame, impact. And take commission epic decision. Never done this one. A decision that's a character trade gold for prestige. Interesting. Do Marshall for Castille. I am gonna have to convert a lot, and that's why I'm like, okay, do I go learning and go down one of these trees to help out, or do I stick? All right, Richard Olson, have a good one, dude. Yeah, okay, so we'll go authority focus first, and then we'll pop into another tree. This isn't gonna take long. Okay, he's doing that, he's doing that, he's doing that, he's doing that. I guess we can fabricate a fucking claim to something. I can create some titles. Duchy of Castille and Cantabria. Their wars. King Alfonso. Now, I mean, if I did this war right now, he would still have a chance to ally and then bring a guy into this. So we kind of have to see where their allies become first before doing anything. Okay, there's that one. There's this down here. That over there, okay. For vassals, yes, I know. Everyone wants a damn vassal position, but everyone's terrible. Like, look at these guys. They're just miserable. And I'm not a clan. Clan needs to worry about that. I don't. So you guys think I should try to kill him? A murder scheme on him. That's going to take too long. I'm trying to discover a secret in his court to force him into... Catch him on 1 to 3 p.m. having a CSD. I won't see you coming. Well, never forgotten, even if they decide to ally with France after I declare war, it will, it won't really matter. Because they'll pull their ally into it. We'll get there. I am in line to inherit both their titles. Right, so let me get my sister here. You don't need... Oh, marry another character. Done. And I'll have her manage my domain for now. Guys, there's 300 likes. Pump up those likes buttons. I brought the sister over. I asked her to join my court. He's already considering a proposal from you. And also let me do this since I'm here now. Let's find you a quick marriage. Let's just sort by age, and let's just get like I think maybe look for him. Hale might do. I mean, robust is the upgraded version, but she's 32. I just want him to have like a wife, or making some property. Property? What the hell is that? Where is her unpressed claim? Oh, oh. Okay, I'll just do. Maybe Denise, he can just have a ton of kids. My wife's like 20. Or she's 29, she's 29. Well, maybe intelligence probably. She's 18. Maybe the better bet. Marry them and impress her claim so El Cid will become a landed vassal. Ooh! That's not a bad idea. But it also is in over there. We'll do that. We'll do it. 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 Osquibar. By God and sword. I can't like... I can't like put him into my army, can I? Or my thing. She looks burnt. Okay, so... You guys are saying do this war quickly? Like, smash out Navarre? Primary heir. Dude, he's got so many heirs. What's up, Evolution? Yeah, no switching on Iron Man. Titles endorsed by Bishop. We'll get there. Declare wars. Powerful vassals. Do them all. Powerful vassals. Wait, it did? Why are there no chance of kids? Yeah, there should be a chance of kids. You just can't have kids. That's really weird. That's awkward. No, I just checked. She's not lesbian. Heterosexual. And he's heterosexual. Well. We'll let it roll. We'll let it go. Alright, we're trying to get... Okay, so she's in my court. Let's see if we can get her to... Someone now in... Did this kick through? No? No. Good. Good, Anakin. Okay, so... So you're just trying to make Elsa think they're his kids. Oh, Jesus, dude. Alright, no, we don't care about that. We want alliances. So, do I marry her to the King Philip of France? I think so. Right? I think this is the way to go. This will give me the most powerful alliance in the game. Well, not in the game. Like, for the situation. I think this is it. Oops, what'd I do? Alliance power, yeah. I mean, I could do William the Red, which is William the Conqueror's son. Or I could do Prince Hugh, who gives the claim. That's so cool. I love this fucking game. How does one get powerful at surrendering? It's interesting that, like, okay, so She's got claims, huh? She gains the titles? Nah, dog. Mine. Hear this war? Let her make it rain. And then we will move this to right here, because we want to go right for Navarra. A wedding celebration! With my marriage to Queen Veronica, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my rights to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. Let's see. I do need money, but let's go with... You know what? I'll let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. Oh, you know what? We need more men-at-arms, so we'll do this. Aha! Come help me, Philippe. We'll just go with a quick unit of bowmen. And we're good to go. Perfect. And we are already en route to beating up Navarre. Now, we've got better soldiers, and he's going to try and come around and attack Burgos. So I'm going to go for Najira here in the meantime. Ahira. Eridom, I will do onagers, just not right now. Ooh, I didn't realize we didn't have enough. Hey, absolutely, AR. I'm glad they help you out, man. We'll get prestige back. Don't worry about it, guys. We'll get there. But we called in France. They're joining us, as you can see from the glowing blue. Burgos. Yeah, guys, make sure you're turning it blue. Like that stream, my dude. Hugh, thanks for jumping in, man. Have a good one, my guy. Okay, so we've started sieging over here already. I've got plenty of troops coming in. Now they're going to come down here for my capital. That's fine. Rodrigo is doing his best. No, this is at 1066. No military engineer commanders, unfortunately. Just organizers. We got these guys. Which could help. Muñoz. A Guzman, but I don't have 20. So I think I'm going to do this, though. And the primary reason here is, if he takes that city and he takes me, it's bad. It's not actually Ardam. Interesting. It's probably because she married into his line. What's this guy doing? Oh, allied to the Kingdom of Navarra. Interesting, interesting. And so is Courtier Teresa and his son. Excellent. So, let's swap back to Rodrigo. Let's help them out over here. How many people over here? What is this? They're just doing a holy war? Okay, well. And I guess they're jumping on that holy war or whatever. Allied to you. Denmark, okay. No, if he takes the city, I don't lose it. Since I'm the aggressor, it's for my claims on his territory. If he were to take the city, though, there's a chance he could take me as prisoner, immediately ending the fight. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, guy? They're mustering. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Dickhead. Cool, we were able to just continue the siege where he left off. Queen inspires recruitment. Focus recruitment. 25% 5% levy size, which is nice. Those guys got judo chopped. Interesting. They're just going to chase them around, which is good. Yeah, but he might do the same to me, though, orangutan? Orangutan? Orangutan. Do I get any... Okay, so no war score benefits from this. But I might be able to... move you to house arrest at the very least. What are you, anyway? Nothing of really worth. Ransom you for how much? For nothing! Because you have nothing! That's what I thought. Alright, France is beating apart that army over there for Navarra. Yes, Angela, you can definitely do claims on your own land. I guess we'll just... Aha! We've won! This will give me some more money, though, so I could quickly do this. Whoa, what the hell happened? My cousin was killed. My young cousin. Night has arrived. Okay. Yeah, we're at 100%. I'm just... Who is El Cid? Oh, man. You jumped to the beginning of the stream. I went through a huge little history lesson on him. Incest. Ah, while performing his duties as my spymaster, Count Muño has uncovered a secret held by my sister, Infanta Urraca. She has committed a sin most foul, a crime against God himself. Incestuous. I didn't kill his son. Or you can unforful. This might not be bad. But this is northern Spain! Yes. I couldn't see. Look. 60% chance. This might not go well, but... Ah, she refused it. Is this the hot one? Yeah, we'll reveal that shit. What's going on here? What's taking this? Oh, pause still. Alright, cool. Got it. Oh, it was only 4? Well, pfft, I thought it was 20. Let's do this first. Get the ransom. I'm not gonna ransom her, huh? What are you worth anything to me? I mean, not really worth much. Give me that hook. I could just execute her for some dread gain. Does spend my piety, though. Evil zealot. Ooh. We'll just get a weak hook. The betrothed, King Philip, and finished alone are both adults and can now be married. Let it be. Revan, I checked before, because if you press this button, it tells us if there's any war score from prisoners. So I checked here, made sure that there was no bonus from the war score, and then ransomed him, because sometimes it can just kind of send him out. Alright, enforce these demands. And just like that, we have doubled our territory. Castille is now Navarra. Navarra is now Castille. Okay, so disband my armies. Yeah, now interesting. King by marriage plus 80 or 0.8. Oh, no worries, Revan. I'm just explaining. Oh, I think we're the war target of something. Yeah, oopsie, didn't see that. So I gotta do this, do this, do that, and raise all my armies, because it should say that we're the new war target. And since I am the defender in this, I can pull him into this for free. So I might as well. Yeah. Vara is Bosk. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. But I can't do much with that.
I've only begun.
Zorok coming in with a $5 steamer. Love the stream. Thanks for interacting with everyone. Absolutely, man. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, my streams are very much like about you guys. Jesus. Never forgotten. You're a tyrant. How can you convert culture? Culture will convert on its own, or I can use this ability, promote culture. Sweet Spanish guitar, that would be great. I can actually do this. Stewardship will help out with domain taxes and domain limits. Intrigue schemes. Authority. Reinforcement. Management. Combat. Diplomacy schemes. Okay, never mind. So I might be able to grab some of these guys now. I got a little bit more money. 12, 7. That guy's kind of worth it at 17. 12, 12, and 14. Ooh. 10 for this dude. 20 for him. 15. What are you? You're 12. It's not bad. Nice thing though is he is a military engineer, so I could use him for sieges. And achievements do work in Iron Man. They do not work outside of Iron Man. He's 10, and he's pretty good. Munio. Too much. 15. 10. That ton is right. Or tone is right. Simon Cabeza de Vaca means Simon Cowhead. Or head of the cow. At 15. Oh, for 5 more, I gotta go 2 more skill. And military engineer. Do it. I gotta fill up my knight situation here. So let me go back and take a look here. Unpause it. There we go. 17, 14, 13, 12. 8 and 7. True, Corny, I can revoke the title of those counts. Then that can actually kind of help me out a little bit. Okay, get him too. So we got a couple more knights, which is good. Sorry, guys. My voice tends to it gets better as the day goes on. Sometimes in the morning, though, I'm just like, Anakin, I cannot stop him. Archbishop needs to be swayed, my guy. We have no sons right now. No sons yet. Hopefully my wife will start plumping them out. Yeah, man, I've got really bad allergies. Great book. I live with, there's 2 cats here. I'm allergic to cats. Half the coastline's on fire, so there's that. And also, there is seasonal allergies kicking in. Yes, I do have 2 king titles, which is going to be a bit of an issue. So I got to deal with that. Actually, I don't smoke pot. But I do take tinctures of CBD and THC. The fight with the Jedi has left me scarred. Okay. So give me 1 sec, guys. I need to fill this up with more water. Where are we at right now? We're at an hour 43. So we got about another hour or so, hour and a half of streaming. For those of you who are just joining us and you want to get involved in the giveaway, we'll be doing it at the end of the stream. We'll be giving away a key for Crusader Kings 3, and with that, you will be doing a special process for doing the giveaway. I'll be using a bot, and you'll type in a special code, and it'll put you into the giveaway. You cannot enter the... I'm sorry, you cannot win the giveaway. You can enter it, but you cannot win the giveaway unless you're subscribed to the channel. So I'm going to get a real quick drink of water, refill this with water, and we'll be right back. But use this time to subscribe if you haven't. You don't need to stay subscribed by all means. You can bump out after that, but I need you to be subscribed if you want to win that giveaway. So I'll be right back. Let me just get some more water real quick. Time comes save Unite Spanish Thrones decision until right before death or after you'll have all the king tells in Spanish. Oh, okay. Subscribe. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. You all said get some tea, got some motherfucking tea. I think he may have had a historical county under Sancho. Yes, he had Valencia wisdom. Exploits, here we come. I get that reference to the Spiffing Brit. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're right. It was way after Sancho. Correct. It was during Alfonso's reign. Dude, they're getting beat up on by Leon, which is nice. Yeah, we jumped when we took this region. There was a holy war right now, so we're just quickly finishing up this war. Yeah, I decided to hang out with some friends last night, so I spent, because of, like, you know, the pandemic. I'm a bit of a talker. I don't know if that shows. I'm not used to talking with people for long periods of time, and I also streamed, so my voice is super hoarse from all of it. No, you do not get Molina, Zorak, because we're the defender in this war. Here, if I enforce demands, he has to pay me money, and that's it. I get war reparations. I also get some piety from it. Piety from it. Why are you messing that up? If I was the aggressor, I would take Molina. Titles can be created. Oh man, there's so many titles. Jesus. Do we even have any duchy titles? I have no duchy titles, which is good because yeah, I do that evolution. I'm usually up that time anyway. I'm like one of those people that needs like 5 or 6 hours of sleep. No, Rucker. It's still good to get the full-on win, because if I do, I get paid money for it. Alto Aragon. Aragon. Yeah, it would. Enforce pays 82 to you. Oops. Do that. Oh, ho, 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 you dirty bastard. Whoa! So we need to get him. Depends on the situation, Zorak. You can't always do that. Okay, so I don't even need to do this. I don't need to actually take part in any more of this war. This will just progress to 90 to 100 naturally on its own, I think, every month. But what to do about this? Locked noble veins. Okay. Since I am not the head of the dynasty, it looks like. Garcia, you son of the beach. Which isn't a bad one. Chance of inheriting good congenital traits is plus 30%. I actually kind of like that. Essentially corny, yes. And this is going to get there on its own. mean, you could ever game. Ah, short no truce is a thing. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we got this. Enforce those demands. That happens. So, let's try and fix what the hell's going on over here. He likes me, so I can get some money from him. 250, I can afford that. So I have 3 bits of land. Let's take a look at these faction guys, what's going on. That's this dude, who's the former king. This dude. My count. This guy who's my count. And they're already kind of mad at me. So, and they want this guy up on the throne. Who is his brother, I believe? Mm-hmm. It's his brother. Every game, I don't think I can do that. I have to process too much stuff to not pause, bro. So what we should do then is... Ooh, a county claim, eh? Don't I already have her? Isn't she... Oh, interesting. We got a lot of claims. Holy crap. Can you request a vassal from another liege? Not that I know of. You might be able to, though. Okay, so we could create duchies, but I think that might not be the best call right now. I mean, we could war against Aragon. We got Barcelona and his beck and call, which isn't... It's actually more substantial than I thought. What's this? This guy's got it with Bara. This guy's got it with Barcelona. Okay. Yeah, you can retract a vassal from someone, but that's about it. To have it be part of your lands. Okay, so let me see what I can do here. Why does this guy want to leave? He has... Oh, okay. This is... Okay, never mind. He's just of the household of House Vivar. Yeah, I don't... Is he even good? Let's take a look at his stats. I mean, Fernando de Lara is pretty badass, man. Okay. Munoz, pretty badass. Oops, wrong one. Nope. There's Sebastian. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sucks because all the vassals around me are pretty terrible. Like, this guy has got no good skills. I have him as my marshal. I'm not really sure how to deal with this, to be totally honest. I mean, these guys are all crap. And it's kind of rough. I can't revoke anyone's title because I don't have limited crown authority. I can't even grant his title. I mean, I could make him a king, but he would become autonomous, and we do not want that. I can't revoke anyone's title yet because I don't have limited crown authority. Well, looks like we're going to have to deal with that faction. Maybe I can imprison them. Let's find out. Nope, can't. That's going up. Going up, going up, going up, going up. Got no prisoners to execute. I can try to find something dirty on him. This guy's about 46 days left. Who needs some control? Two there until there. Matt Law says, to be honest, fighting the faction and saving gold for mercenaries isn't bad because if you win, he renounces his claims. Any faction will be defensive anyway, so you can call in France, no biggie. Good call. Omelette du fromage. Okay, so he is now swaying. Been swayed, which is good. So we can try to sway this guy. I don't think it's going to really matter. Okay, I'll take 16 months. I'll take 16 months. That'll take 16 months. So I'm probably better off swaying. These guys have a higher percent chance. This guy's 59. This is a 30% more. It's the same amount of time. Oh, I can call in allies, but it'll be bad. And he likes me. Beat them down with the baguette. Actual expertise. Stewardship +1. Very nice. Let's play France and avoid civil war. Well, let me tell you a little something about France and civil wars. How does creating Portugal work? I shall show you. You have a decision here. In which case, we can also create a cadet branch. I've never done that, which might be fun. But net the Spanish thrones is one. We have to completely control Leon and Galicia. Or we can do that. We'll be able to unite the thrones. And we get a special title for that. Every Spanish kingdom title you own, except for your primary title, will be destroyed, and their territories will become de jure, or de jure, I believe, de jure, of your primary title, Castille. So this will all become Castille, which is nice. Now, there's also foreign Portugal. So I have to control that. This, and this. So pretty much this whole left coast. It's not very historically accurate. Spain does not acknowledge that Portugal is a real place. Okay. Alright, well, let's not waste more time there. Let me do this. I'm going to pop him over to here. And have him... Because supporting... This is not a... It's not a hostile scheme to sway. Doesn't look like it's going to go too well. Yeah, exactly. Border Collie. To make Portugal, you have to own Portugal. Should be starting to get a little bit more fervor. Well, I think the big thing I can do here is create the Duchy of Navarra as fast as I can. And once I do that, I can give the ducal title to this guy, and that might calm him down a little bit. Because he went from being king to count, so he's kind of furious. Border Collie. Portucali. What's the challenge? Unite Hispania. Get Valencia and land El Cid. I can't even do that right now, I don't think. Grant him a title. I mean, I could grant him a title. Grant him a county. They're all terrible, though, so that's why I can't really put them on the council right now. Like, this guy is so bad. He's got nothing that's redeemable. And these guys are my vassals, direct vassals. Oh, we can do that. That's a good call. Let's do that. Ask the head. Get this. No, Zorak, we won't. We'll end in about an hour or so. Okay, so we got the money. Let us make this title. Duchy of Navarra. This will also give us prestige, which is good in case he does actually go to war. God, he's so bad at managing, though. Like, oh, lord, dude. So I don't know how to bring him into my bloodline, Jacob. Well, let's take a look how to do that. So that should drain that a little bit. Didn't really help him out a lot. He's still pretty pissed off. Sway him now and give him the bad vassal. Give him the vassals who are fine. Well, this guy's contributing 66% of it. Oh, he did gain 2 months. Good call. I don't know how to, like, grant a vassal. Grant vassal. Make one of your vassals become a vassal of Count Pedro instead. I see. So, I did that. Grant a vassal. Well, and the reason this is good too is this is de jure part of that duchy. Oh no, that's that duchy. My dear brother, I eagerly oppose to formalize the ties that already bind us together, starting an alliance between our realms. So it would be her. He does have his de jure vassal, you're right. That's why I was like, oh, this is good. Yeah, I don't see any problem with this. Oh, it's incest then. Yeah, I thought at first that was part of it. So yeah, never mind that. He has all of it. People have told me how to pronounce de jure, dure. I've heard like 8 different pronunciations now. I'm just going to keep kind of saying it how I was. I think I have a thing to convert, do I? No, I don't. Pronounce it de gore, just to piss. Pretty sure it's pronounced. Wiki says jury. Day Jenkins. What's up, Crisps? Ooh, we're that war with. Ooh. That'll be interesting. So maybe we can hopefully get one of this off in 13 months. Might just not be enough. I'm good, Smirky. How are you doing, bro? Can't really send any gifts. De jure. Jure. Or de jure. De jure. Just say day job and leave it at that. Good to hear, bro. Murder plot is possible. 5% chance. And a whopping 19% chance. Could imprison him, not very likely. Cut your dude's hair? Which one? This guy? What's up, Silverhand? Jour. Duh, but not too duh. Like, it's too obvious, so it's short duh. Sure. Almost rhymes with poor. So... My friend who speaks fluent French is texting me on how to say it. She's a librarian. She tends to know what she's saying. So she's saying duh. Duh, but not too duh. Like, it's too obvious, so a short duh. Zur almost rhymes with poor. The de zur? That? Oh god. An unworthy challenge! At first I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. However, the battle proved more hard fought than I expected, and it gradually became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I try not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I could use more people like you. So this guy joins. What's his like? Oh! Wow. I gained some of that action, which is always great. Oh, or I could kill him and gain a ton of dread. I do kind of like that, though. He's a pretty beastly knight at 22. Oof. Vigilant with sword in hand. Yep, I'll take the stress hit. Make him a knight. So Mayor Sebastian right now. I think what I should do is quickly so what I want to do here real quick is quickly swap something out of council. I think it'll jump this thing down a little bit and give me more time to finish the sway that I'm working on. So maybe I pop this guy in the council for, oh god, he's got just such crap skills. I mean, I could put him over here for Fernando de Lara. Fernando's not a vassal of mine. He's just a dude. So him being pissed off is not as pivotal. I mean, obviously I'd want him back on the council, but I think it's just to absolve the faction for right now. What do you guys think of that? That's like your opinion, man. We're gonna give El Cid some land for sure. I'd like to actually give him Valencia. They don't have that much troops. Just raise them before the thing fires. I've never actually done that. Force him to be a knight. Send him to his death with small army. You can't divide your army in small ones. Good. I think it's a pretty good plan. I didn't crush them. I think before I am. Well, yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you can cheese them by planting your troops on one of their holdings. Interesting. So we'll do that for now. Fernando, you'll be alright. No, Paris, I haven't. I wanted to watch it, though. They're coming out with a new one on Amazon Prime for El Cid, too. So that should help this out. Yeah, now he's at plus 12. Ooh, cousin taken prisoner, huh? Uh-oh. That's not good. That didn't really help out. Cousin released, they won the war. Oh, shit! Well, now we know where we can go next. Lisp is Castilian. Interesting how this works. I thought that was going to help out. I can imprison him now, though. I thought that definitely would have worked. So, what do you guys think? I think we should kind of let this... I think that's kind of a fun idea. Let's let this fire, and I could even make El Cid someone of worth over here. I don't know if it's a series or a movie coming out on Amazon Prime. You can ask for vassalization. Like this guy I could do. Barcelona. Since he's a duke, I can offer vassalage. But his realm is distant from yours. He's not my vassal. Different military strength, different culture. So I think it's easier than the last one, yes. Mother recovers. Oh, she had pneumonia? Mom! Queen Mother. True, I could Silverhand. Yeah, I'll make him the Duke of Navarre. how long until this kicks off? I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Okay. So let's go with... I'm actually gonna do this one. Because we need more kids. We haven't had a single kid yet. She's 32. We've been married for 2 years, lady. Start pumping them. Well, yeah, the historical El Cid would have... I'd be dead in 3 years. Giving him the duchy should give him land, though, Gorilla. You know... We didn't. I checked. See? Hetero. She's the genius, yes. So I think we go with this to help the opinion. Because the opinion's not too great. And I just kind of want to get that. We want to get to Peacemaker anyway, so. And it'll help out with her tasks. How does diplomacy work for me? General opinion minus 2. Ooh, yes. Switch on over to court politics. That should help out here. Yeah, it did. Dude, look how I just increased everything. A shit ton. He's doing that. Domestic, good. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to have more knights in there. It's good, Master J. Shay. How are you, dude? James Baker coming with a $5 donation. Your live stream is fantastic. It's a pace I can follow. Now only if you could do something about the Bobcat fire. Dude, my brother is right next to the Bobcat fire. That's where I was born and raised, James. Thank you very much for the donation, man. The seduce scheme will probably work on her, but we have to finish this sway scheme. 45% chance. It takes 2 fucking years, man. Cypher, we'll be streaming for a little bit longer, man. Yeah, like another half hour, 45 minutes. I could make her my court physician, but our current court physician is pretty good. Men-at-Arms, we haven't just boosted him up yet. We'll probably do... ooh, I can make Armored Horsemen over here. Woo! Probably do some mangonels, though. In fact, now's not a terrible time to do that. Well, yeah, we might as well do it before this whole thing kicks off. Alright, I'm so sorry, guys. I have to pee so bad. I have now had so much liquid. Give me 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 sec. I was just reading, catching up on chat. Anonymous dropping a $10 donation. Let me see what you said, bro. Unless you spend a lot of money on your army, won't it be the best to spend it on your lands to generate more gold? Yes. In the beginning, though, I'm just doing certain things to make it easier. Yes, for those of you that do want to purchase the game, there is a link in the description that gets you 12% off, so you can use that. But I'm doing I'm putting stuff onto Men-at-Arms to help out with, say, oh, so that guy left. Good, good. Help out with sieging or giving me an advantage. I don't typically spend a whole ton on Men-at-Arms, just right there. It's pretty much like I get to a certain point and do the Men-at-Arms. Like, okay, game starts out, buy some Men-at-Arms. 50 years later, buy more Men-at-Arms. And like, or upgrade my current ones. Like, I kind of have it in like certain stages, more or less. Alright, so that's going to take 7 months. This is going to complete in a month, so that's good. Thank you, Bortukale. My mother is bad. Alright, Dragon Overlord, thanks for jumping in, dude. An opportunity. Okay, in my attempts to align Count Pedro to my interests, I found an opportunity. I think I could argue that our goals are, in fact, the same. As I dictate my next letter... Okay, let's see. Ooh. So here's a little trick you can do here. So you see that this is at 80%, and it's a diplomacy challenge. Bring up your realm. Oh, no, sorry. Bring up your council. Swap her over to... Oh, well, she's already on court politics. Never mind then. You can, let's say if I just have her down here at patronage. See, this is now at 57%. So, popping this to court politics, even in the middle of this screen, you can see how much of an effect it has. So, we're going to do that, and I'll emphasize those shared interests. I threw up on myself. And he'll get a, oh, come on, come on, come on. 80%. Ooh, convinced! What's up, Pex? How are you doing, dude? This little ploy of yours... Raise realm authority? Wait, do you mean this? Oh, raise realm authority. I got what you're saying. Yeah. This, yes. Espionage, incest. While performing his duties as my spy master, Count Munio has uncovered a secret held by my brother and rival, King Alfonso. He has committed a sin most foul, a crime against God himself. Only someone truly sick would engage in carnal relations with their close familia. I must condemn such an unholy union. Perfect. Alright, so let's get the Crown Authority passed too. That does kind of neuter our prestige a little bit, but I do think that is necessary. And just like that, too weak to send an ultimatum, and we have just quashed this little rebellion. But yes, it is not... Ooh, where are you going with this little thing here, huh? Seduce your wife. I try to seduce every woman that I meet. I try to seduce a librarian. She said no. I tried to seduce a veterinarian. She said no. I tried to seduce an Episcopalian, and she said, get your dick out of the tabernacle. I was like, oh, sweet. Alright, seduce her. Sometime. What a wholesome story. What a beginning and end. Okay, so this has kind of got a shit show going on here, right? Oh, these guys at war? I don't like that. I gave him that ducal title and he made a fucking... Utmost respect for your wishes, but 3 die is already cast. Oh, God. Well, I can just fucking... I tried to stop him from going to war. I forgot about that, so I did hand the claim to him. This son of a bitch. I can't revoke his title though. I can only revoke his county titles. Well, this guy is my steward. Why is this happening? He's my fucking rival. I didn't even see that he was my rival. That's why he's got such a huge negative opinion of me. There it is. What's up, Richard? Well, what I could do is have him take this. And that would kind of get this guy out of my hair. My non-existent hair. And then from there... Matt, let me check, Matt. Matt, did you say this one? I noticed you spent a lot of money on your army. Was that you, Matt? No, I didn't get anything then. Let me check, Streamlabs. I want to make sure I find this. This is payment in process. Yeah, for some reason, man, it says payment in process, but I did get it. Thank you very much, dude. I see the $5 donation, right? I'm checking maybe Streamlabs? That's really weird. I've never seen that. No, I don't have it. James Baker. Just fucking go, Jesus. He's like, do you want this to happen? Do you want this to happen? Yes, do it. Yeah, weird. I didn't see it. It says it's in process, so maybe it just it has to go through all the way. Oh, thank you very much, though, dude. It doesn't show me the message. Can you type the message out to me real quick? It says tip. Thanks for tipping. Yeah, it doesn't show me the actual message, man. I'm sorry. It might be, yeah. Sometimes from out of... Not the democratic. True. Yeah, I could try to revoke this title here. Or... Which one is it? Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Okay. Maybe they sent it by mail. No, I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Support people who love what they do, and thanks for a great stream to follow along with. Not a big dono, but I'm grateful for your show. Dude, it doesn't matter, man. If you donated $1, it would still mean a lot to me. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much. Blackmail and hook. 100%. Time to revoke his titles now. He's at war. So I don't really understand how that works. So I'm revoking his titles now. Belongs to gains 25 discontent. So his other isn't the tactic here to like kind of, don't I want to do this little ditty here, like do a little that, raise all my armies and then do it? Not yet, Master JSHA. We're trying to really kind of deal with this situation right now. I guess I'm just kind of confused here. So... you guys are saying to revoke this title, something in here, let's just say this, for example. Or this, since it's not his thing. And it won't... That's so weird, Matt. I have limited crown authority, so we got that. I mean, I could force stuff with him, though. I already have that. I'm just trying to see what my options here are. No, we have not done the giveaway yet. Okay, so do I just let this kind of go? Do I just do the war here? I'm sorry, guys. I'm like super confused now. The one problem I have with reading chat is that I can get pulled in 15 different directions, so it causes me to be like indecisive and get analysis paralysis. If you're watching after the fact and you have a problem with that, there's other streams you can watch. The point of my streams is to have a heavy viewer interaction. Let's just go ahead a little bit further. Pump up those likes, my bro! Alright, so that happened. We can swap him. We can't even call in Daddy France, unfortunately. Uh-oh, that really badass guy left my court. Oh, that's right. Привет, братан. Yes, you can change it by assassinating him, essentially. I guess I have a hook on her. There is a boss cultural group, yes, God. Okay. I guess I could try that. Invite her to the scheme. That'll work. Does that change things up? We definitely don't have enough piety for that. Piety. Yeah, I think it's just going to take too long. So let's switch over to this. So, imprison. And let's do this. Let's raise all the armies. Imprison this guy. It'll cause tyranny. They're joining. Rally the troops. Call her and call. Call a war. If you revoke a title and they refuse. Oh, okay. Well, we learned. We got a little bit of tyranny. It's okay. We got some dread though, which is gonna be nice. That's okay. We're learning those things. Like that kind of stuff, like, I'm not too keen on, so... Ooh, look at that. There's a little army there. Oh, okay. Let's abandon this. Put you back onto this. I will have the king lead the army if they attack the capital. Yes, half the territory rebelled. Yes, we are seducing right now. Damn, nothing there, huh? Gained 50. Well, the guy who's at war with me. Oh no, that's the wrong place. What happened to El Cid? He's here. France, send me your armies. I need them. They are fighting another fight. Danish claim on the Kingdom of Norway. See them over here, though. So, there's a chance I could take this, though. Maybe I just go and smash this army out real quick, rather than try to take the capital. Because he's not in that army. So, there's a chance then that he's here. This will take me 2 months. This is going to take him 5 months. So I could actually probably finish this siege and then take him out. Yeah, but we don't want to fight these two together. If I can kill one of them, it's going to be better for me. I don't think they've got skirmishers and he's got no. He's just got 6 knights. 5 knights. And I've got 6 knights. I could leave a besieging force here. What do you guys say? Rondo the Bray. Ooh, they're Viennese claim on the. Oh, shit. Well, it says max 5 months. Mine is max 2 months. Double click to see where he is. What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, he's here. He's in the city. I know, Corny. I know, man. I'm romancing. I'm doing what I can, brother. What's up, Ephraim? Okay, so he's pulling off of that. They just got beat up. Good, Anakin, good. Alright, so we did that, which is good. No, this. My last chance. We decided at this time and Burgos has come to an end. The servant has packed his chest and his farewells. What's going on here? What's the problem here? It's his claim on the county of Monterrey. Monterrey, where is that? My last chance to make him stay. Give me 1 year and I'll press your claim. I don't really think I want to do that. Your journey be swift. I mean, I don't think there's much reason here. I mean, yeah, I'll get these claims right here. But I already have claim to the entire kingdom. There's no point. A murder scheme. Boom. That's happening. 3 years. Okay, so we got that going, and we're going to probably put my wife onto that then. Board intrigue, and that'll help that out too. 22 months. Ooh, no. 19 months. Where's the secondary army? Okay, he's getting beat up down there. unpressed claims cannot pass down. Pressed claims can. They become implicit claims. No one can buy a token of affection, big or small. If I can impress Queen Veronica, I should send her something truly special. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's take a look at her. We have to look at her. She's an analytic craven, and she's trusting. Veronica is quick to place her faith in others. She's craven. Veronica does not enjoy being challenged or scared at all. And then make sure your oldest brother's line is 100% gone or you won't become Dynasty Head. We'll take a look, Never Forgotten. Veronica is quick to anger and fury. I should acquire an especially rare book for her. She likes knowledge. She does. She has 18 knowledge. This is pretty good, or at least the objects that contain it. A handkerchief with my crest on it. Use a symbol from someone of my stature. Rose, remember of our first meeting. I honestly think it's this one. I think this is a solid step. Yeah, I'm going to go rare book, I think, here. Book it is. Probably win this one. Read the person. I am unsure as to the reason why you sent me a gift like this, but oh fuck. Well, she did not quite like that. Yeah, it's just genius in book. I would have thought that would have been a done deal. Alright, so let's watch this battle unfold. Ah, good call, Tom. Our knights wounded. No. See, I don't want to wound my knights too much. Oh, what were we checking over here? So he is... Open the dynasty tree. What did you want me to take a look at? What about the dynastic, like, progression here, I think it was? I think it would go to me. House is Sancho of Castille. So yeah, it would go to me. Dynasty head. Your dynasty. And the dynasty head is based off of the total holdings. I definitely need a hardcover book, man. Everyone wants a nice hardcover. Terminal velocity to the face. Alright, so we've taken both... Oh, they just combined forces up there. I should have stopped that. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, they're coming for me. I want that Tudela again. Help. Nuno, no.
White piece would not be a bad idea. We are Castille actual, Christian Bender. I mean, it'd be easy to go smash this out, but I'd rather not weaken my forces for this big fight coming my way. A white piece, I think, might be the best route to just kind of... And I can lawfully imprison them for 15 years, so... We'll just deal with this, I think. God, Leo. Yeah, I could go fight both, Tom, but I risk losing a lot of men in this engagement and possibly even wounding knights. I don't have enough money really to hire mercenaries, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have any. These guys are too expensive. They got badass though, Jesus. Well, we'll come up here and see what happens. It's the big army that's going to come my way is going to be scary. Yeah, we've called France. Okay. France, though, seems to be occupado. I don't think they're doing... I don't know where they are. They're up here. Yeah, France's armies are up here doing their thing. And this might go through quickly. Where's my armies? Okay, back here. Let me see something. If I... Enemy ally joins that war. Oof, that's not going to be fun. Well. No, a white piece, this will happen. The contested title remains with you. A title revocation reason is given on every rebelling vassal. You lose opinion, and I can rightfully imprison them. If I surrender, then they would become independent. Oh, there's this 1,200 army. And if I end this war, I get their levies can join me. Holy shit! Stephen Fralick dropping a $50 Canadian on me saying, "Hi Spartacus, love your Crusader Kings content, want to show my report." Thank you very, very much, man. Thank you very much, dude. That's very awesome of you. Thank you, dude. We do have a video coming out tomorrow on just government overviews. I was going to have it out today, but I just couldn't get it done in time. My voice is normalizing, though, so I'm probably going to be able to finish it today and get it out tomorrow. Thomas, you can't name him, or else I would. That's a lot of poutine. I've never had poutine. But thank you again, man. I really appreciate that, dude. So what do you guys think? Do we go for the white piece, or do we finish these guys off? We will get the levies back, which is good. This should be all we need to win. This isn't as scary of an army, 1,200. Alright, let's just go to battle. Let's just go to the battle. Alright, so we jumped into it. Oh. No! No! Woman, you better start producing children's out here. we're handedly winning. I don't like that. Simon Cowhead was just wounded. Our knight Simon was wounded again. By Garcia. He's already recovered, it looked like. Alright. A quick beat down. The combatants captured Mayor Enrique. You dirty fuck. You know, Enrique, I don't quite like the cut of your jib. Honestly, I might just execute this guy. What's his skills? I think he needs to learn a lesson. I have played Crusader Kings 2 and I did not do it very well. Gaming expertise, okay. I think Actor Tyranny officers lose 10 opinion. Well, I want to keep racking up tyranny here, so maybe we calm down on that. Do I need a good... No, I've got a pretty good diplomatic chancellor here in Mayor Sebastian. If I could get a better steward, that'd be great. I could just go with he gotta die. $25 donation from Zorak, who says kill him. Now usually I don't just sway the game because someone threw a donation out, but when you say $25 you want me to kill him that bad, he is dying. I've also never executed someone, so I kind of want to see what it's like. And it was your own fault. How dare you? I want to see how this really works. Executed him. No one rebels against me. Not on my turf. Gives you a semi. Spouse's skills. Okay. Alright. And I think El Cid's going to be getting some territory here. We can come down here. Ooh. Oh, in the mountains. That's shit. And this will do its own thing. This should just progress to 100 on its own. Uh-oh, Big Daddy Evans here. Everybody say hi to my brother. That's right, I would be defending. So, Matt made a really good call out there. He said, you would be defending. And that's because this is still my territory. No, he's fleeing. This should go to 100 naturally. Oh no, don't get wounded. Yes. Aha! The celebrations had come to an end and the evening entertainment seemed to be over when Queen Veronica suggested a reading. Ah, stop it. Yes, good. So it's a reading. A clerk... Ooh, no! Marvella. Our knight player maimed. Ah, good. I'm getting like all the updates now because I fast forwarded was wounded by. Oh no! Our knight maimed. Good. Good. Wife looks sickly. She looks... Huh! Hello. My wife. My wife. Her fertility chance... Dude, like, this is not good. She's genius. Like, she has all the potential here. Well, I know I'm trying to understand what the score is for the rebellion. If you can enforce demands, I came late, so I wasn't sure what the full situation is. I should be able to, and it should automatically go to 100%. It should tick up naturally. Evergame, I wish I could, but you can't, unfortunately. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Veronica. Something pious like Golden Legend. I think she wants to hear about religion. Is she religious, though? Astute intellectual, wrathful, and craven. Let's be entertained. Riddle poems. Improving the moral qualities would give us a chance to learn. I mean, I think it's this one. We do have a court physician wisdom. It's 40-something is the age, the cutoff for that. Awkward interactions. Oh no. I can get another wife, Zorak. It won't be too hard, hopefully. She's sick. She wants. What's the other one? There is none. She lost her other one. It was innocent. Not innocent anymore. I don't know what the hell that means. Architectural expertise, scheming expertise, reduced disease symptoms. Okay, so she's already getting treated, which is good. I don't know, man. Like, I would think it would be this one because she gives us a chance to learn. I think she wants to hear something informative. She has 18. But she also has 17 stewards, so maybe she wants something entertaining. Revelry or something like that would tell me that. Wrathful might be the thing. He's not necessarily pious. So I think we all go... That's what we're kind of figuring out. She's analytical craven. Analytic craven. She didn't like the book. Yeah, that's all. Like, oh god. We're going by her traits, and her traits are craven, so does not enjoy being challenged or scared at all. She is quick to anger and fury, which would maybe tell me this. Don't worry that much, just boner. We'll go entertain. We'll go entertain. I too like to be entertained. My cousin, no. Did it say that she didn't like it? Okay. Okay, alright. So, modern philosophy about her religion. Something entertaining or a chance to learn. Philosophy based off of lifestyle. We have both leaders' territories. I've had this before. I think it's a bug. Press the same and then it worked. Well, let's just try it again. If that's the case, I'm ready to give it a go. And I think it really kind of fits the most. Well, apparently that progressed. I'm attending the dance, not simply because I am the lord of the castle, but because I want to see Queen Veronica there. On a cadet branch. Oh, you son of a bitch. She looks resplendent, and when we finally have a moment of ourselves, I offer my suggestion. Join me in the central the next day, my lady. Appeal to Veronica's playful side, to her thoughtful side, to her greedy side, to her malicious side. I think playful side is probably the best. Yeah, she's not ill anymore. Last one, she is wrathful? Wrathful? Yeah, but she's also craven. She doesn't like to be challenged. But she's quick to anger and fury. Okay, I'll do it with you, bros. We'll see what goes down. Thanks, guys. You get so much. Alright, there we go. You should come with the best armor for a faction. I got that, Thomas. Alright. Imprison these fucks. Let's go get our stuff back. Defeat a faction in a war. Ah, the sting of rejection. Oh no. He did not seduce her. There's no child to educate, lady. We need an air evolution badly. Could you disband, please? We couldn't romance Mara, it was a 0. Both are indeed in there. I mean... So let's pull these guys into the fight here. Real quick. Raise everything up. Combine our armies here. And go take this. Or maybe just do that. Or do this. I just don't want both of them to double back onto me. Rucker Smith, that is why you go for incest instead of regular women, so much easier to seduce. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Rucker. I appreciate that, man. $5 donation from Big Daddy Rucker. So, what's the best way to go about this, then? I mean, I could ransom this guy back. There's a way to get his money, though, and I want him just gone. I might be inheriting quite a bit of land soon. Even though I have to deal with massive control issues. But I mean, why would I want to have because right now control is pretty rough, I think, across the board. 86, 100, 100, 100. 37 down here, 49 there. Oh. Yeah, we do want the land for El Cid. So we will make El Cid up there. Better start producing, lady. We do not have babies, unfortunately. Damn it. Damn it. So why would I want to move them to the dungeon? They have a chance to die in the dungeon. The murder plot's about to end in a month, where we should have that going. Mar, he is a famous Spanish knight from history. Okay. So, let's all slow down. Let's all slow down. You guys are throwing a lot of different suggestions out at me, and I appreciate it. But let's all stop for a second. What is, and answer me in a complete sentence, please, because you guys are hearing me after the fact, so sometimes I can't follow as well. What is the benefit of putting them in a dungeon versus house arrest? And why is putting them in a dungeon beneficial? So answer that first, then we'll deal with the titles. So let's go with that first. Yeah, let's say dungeons kill them, so why would I want them dead in the dungeon? Okay, so I see that now. Move to the dungeon. Move to the dungeon. What does torture do? I lose stress. Okay, so that's why. Yeah, so... The guy is on... Oh, now he's on sports games. There we go. Whoopsies. So... Now that I've put them into the dungeon, revoking their titles. We can't do the duchy yet until we take back Tadila. I can ransom them, but can't you banish them and take all their gold? Or doesn't it? Or it goes down to their children, doesn't it? It goes to their heir. Okay, so we want to revoke his titles. We want to revoke all this duchy. But first we need to take this back, so let's do that. Okay, so this guy is going to come right into my face. This is going to be pretty brutal over here, I think. Alright, he's killed. See how this battle goes. Ah! New head of the house. Never underestimate the power of the mob. When you rival, you gain 150 and you lose 40 stress. And, check this out. Since we have this, I can... probably... Oh, I can't enforce the demands. So I should have another army out here somewhere doing something. What is this war for? The Kingdom Leonese. I'm the defender. They're the attackers. We're winning. Okay, good. Might as well summon up these men. Oh. Yeah, I know. We're gonna after we do this, we're gonna do a lot of kind of building. That's gonna bolster this back up, so this should be fun. Yeah, I got it. Uh-oh, getting reinforcements, huh? Okay. Alright. What's over here? Oh, crap. Oh, this is my other army. Okay, so I will command this. We can't raise more troops just yet. Yeah, once we finish this siege, we'll win this one. We're above our domain limit. Okay, we just need to hold out a little bit longer. Hold out a little bit longer. We'll be okay. Okay, so we're on that siege. King Alfonso's courtier. Who's this little guy? Oh, so this guy's on my side. Barcelona's helping me here. $1,000 to $1,100. We don't want to do that, really. I could just... what's the enforced demands on this, though? He pays me a lot, and he loses the claim to the Kingdom of Galicia. This is my capital there, huh? Well, Santiago's the castle, the capital. Right? Yeah. Oh, no. You're right, you can't join over Overlord. I forgot. Because I think, like, if I go with this army of 1,000 against that four tier, I think we'll lose. Let me see if I do this. Oh, I guess we have to get closer. Yeah. Duchy of Benevento. Give me a chance. Yeah, I think we just do that route. These armies are going to unite, and that's going to be pretty brutal down there. And we need to get this army over here. Let's do that. Yeah, that's not worth it. White peace. Ooh, that better not release him from prison. It shouldn't. It's okay, I have a claim against this, so I could try and... Oh, goddamn, you had a child? And this is not for me to gain territory, so let's just get the peace done. And then let's go over here and help this out. Ireland to Cathay, huh? Well. Jesus, Aerodom. So we've got a really nice secret that we can use against him. So I can do it to do things. Throwing a feast! I don't think I can. S-Brew, don't worry, man. I get my ass handed to me all the time playing this game. This isn't good. Are they at war again? That's just not gonna do. I'm sick of this shithead. Oh, crap, man. I like Serve the Crown. Just barely made it. Woof. Okay, so what we need to do is take this back. Aha. Perfect. Now that's what I wanted. Now with that, jump to the court, jump to these prisoners. Look at all these juicy ass prisoners. So, you bastard, revoke your title to the duchy.
I've only begun.
Ronaldo dropping a $5 bomb. Let me see what you said, dude. From one Italian to another, this Lincoln is for you. I recently discovered you due to CK3 and quarantine, and I appreciate your efforts, especially your attention to detail when it comes to matters of historical significance. Keep doing you. Grazie. Thank you very much, man. Prego. I really appreciate that, dude. Very nice of you, man. What time? What are we? Oh, man. 3:30? Dude, we've been going hard on this game today. It's like really... This is a super, like, terrifying campaign. Alright, so that is all revoked. You asshole. Yes. You get nothing. Revoke more titles from you. All of it is no longer yours. You no longer have those claims, so you can't cause shit in my territory anymore. So, new war. You need to target the war of Navarre in the county of Visaya. Not anymore. Okay, combine these two armies now. Good, Anakin, good. So he doesn't have any more claims. Is it worth it to even get rid of him, or do I ransom him for money? I mean, he's nothing. He's unlanded. He's He's nothing. Oh, my domain limit. Don't you worry. We're going to take care of that. No, if I banish him, then he will, I won't get his money. So we'll ransom him for money. Now you son of a bitch. You don't seem to be that much of an issue. I could just release this guy. I'd get 50 gold from it. He'd be about his business. He wouldn't join this faction? I guess he would. What is this guy to him? He's just a dude? Well, might as well get some money. Oh, he won't accept it. Yeah, some of them are not the best. Like, I don't want that guy as a knight. This guy's a good knight. I could take him. He'll be a good knight at 11. He's got gallant. Match the hunchback, whatever. This guy could be a decent enough knight. Child is useless. No one has a count title anymore. I removed all of it. Who's this guy? He's a godless absolver. More hunchbacks. Resolved. I mean, this guy's not worth keeping, I don't think. Seems to be just a dude. Get some money from him. Execute for free and get dread. Demon army at that possession, that's kind of cool. We'll ransom him off. Get some more money. This guy, though, got a child. He doesn't have any good stats. I think it's just worth it to get rid of this guy. Just revoke this dude out. We'll take all the titles, and then we'll then allocate them out properly. And then ransom him. Revoke titles. Okay, and then ransom you away from me. Be gone with your shite self. Alright, so that's going to change everything now. We're definitely over our holdings, so we're going to change that in a second. Oh, I don't know. Why do that, Jose? Can we just let this all resolve? Jump down here, smash this out. Oh, you'll keep the converting. Interesting, Jose. Good call, man. Damn right. Okay, so now we can allocate these lands as needed. So, you have a duchy claim? Are you worthwhile? No. Do you have anything worthwhile? No. Anyone have High Steward? Anyone at all? Mayor Philippe does. Count Enico, I just saved your ass like 50 times. I don't need to hear it from you. I need the higher steward. This guy just needs to deal with it. And I'll deal with him if he rises up against me again. So now I'm going to land him. That's great to know. If you gain a hook on a heathen and give them the same land, you can force land convert. So you are Catholic and Castilian, which is good. So if I grant him this duchy, I think that's a good way to go. And he will also, since he is Castilian, he should help out in converting the culture. Let me take a look here. This is all paused. Good. This is Basque. Yeah, so he should help out with that culture. That should be good. You're a good duke now, Duke Rodrigo Dieguez of Navarra. He's married as well. So he will now begin to have children. They should be... Ooh, not good. Knight situation. Lio. Castilian, Catholic. So my primary lands are right here. Steel. And we could create this, which is nice. Create all these titles, Jesus man. We need Beja and Algarve to get Portugal. Now, do I want to create the Duchy of Castile? Are any people pissed off that I am not their thingies? Oh, Duke Nuno Mendez has allegiance towards the kingdom of Galicia, and not you. So how do I help that? I guess I'll keep her for a little bit longer. I can make babies longer than she can, which is just terrible sounding. Cantabria. Cantabria's down there. Pretty much everyone wants me to hold some form of duchy titles here. Almost no one, though, cares about... I should be the king of this. I'd have to make it my primary king. I could have him... No. Do this. Yeah, I want to unite the titles. I want to unite the throne here. And we're close. We're close. We just need Leon. Which, I think it's a... I think this is a really good place to end out here today. We got one of the other kingdoms. To fix Nuno's take Leon and activate Father of Spain event, you will destroy titles of Navarra, Leon, and Gaul. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Matt. That's going to be our episode. Probably Tuesday we'll do that episode. But let's go ahead and roll some credits. Let's give some thank yous out. But most importantly, let's start that giveaway. So, while I'm doing the thank yous, I'm going to do the giveaway here. So here's how this giveaway is going to work. I'm going to press a button. And you will type something in, and it will enter you into a chance to win the giveaway. Most importantly, you have to know these two things. One, you have to be subscribed to the channel for the giveaway to select you. If you don't want to stay subscribed, that's fine. It's just for the giveaway. It's so that the bot knows you are not a bot. So if you want to do that, subscribe now. If you win the giveaway, I'm going to give you the key on Discord. When you join Discord, you have to message me. And then you're going to tell me your Discord name in chat. So have your Discord ready, guys. If you want to win the giveaway, have Discord ready and subscribe. So I'm opening the giveaway right now. You have 5 minutes to join into the giveaway if you so wish. This is for a key to Crusader Kings 3. And we'll continue this little fun romp through Castille here. So if I press exit game, the game will be saved as Jimena, so exit to main menu. Okay, good. So, let's give some thank yous out here. We get a lot of people who gave a ton of donations here today, so thank you all very much up front. But Ronaldo for a $5 donation, Rutger Smets for a $5.93 donation, Zorak saying kill him for $25, Stephen Fralick with the biggest donation of the day at a whopping $37.89, saying hi Spartacus, love your Crusader Kings content, want to show my support. And thank you very much, Stephen. $10 from Anonymous. $5 from James Baker, $5 again from Zorak, totaling him up to $30. Antone Alpha dropping a total of $20, giving us some great tips in the very beginning about peasant revolts. Aradon with a $5 donation. Rutger Smets again with another $5.93, putting him at a total of about 11 some odd dollars. Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein of Gelderland dropping a $5 donation as well. Adamar does not find you wanting. Anthony Ridgway with a double donation here today, 5 and 5, bringing him to $10 in donation. Rutger Smets again. I didn't realize you did 3 today. Damn, that's over 17 some odd dollars from Rutger Smets. David Cameron with a $5 donation, and Anthony Ridgway with a $5. So those are our donations for the day. We also got a new member of the channel who signed up, Anton Alpha as well. So thank you very much. Guys, do please keep in mind, becoming a member of the channel helps me out a ton. It's basically saying like, hey, here's dependable income. You don't have to worry about making so many videos all the time. You can just pretty much rely on this to make better quality videos. So anyone who becomes a member or signs up on the Patreon, thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate it. Ooh, a sneaky last minute one. Another $15 donation from Zorak just to be on top, pushing him above Big Daddy Steven. Also though, let's take a look. We did get the donation from Matt Laws that for some reason it's going to reach my bank account in 1970. So when the 15th recession hits, I'll be able to finally access those funds. Lord Phoenix, what's up, man? I'm glad you guys enjoy watching me kind of struggle through it. This is so difficult. This is different than Apulia. Apulia was it had a pretty straight and narrow, kind of easy progression, but this is way more challenging. I got a like from your daughter? Yes! Nailed it, Mark Platten. Thank you, dude. Josh, thanks for jumping in, at least at the end, my guy. Hopefully you guys don't mind the massive 45-minute history time. It was a really big one up front, and I apologize, but it's also a really nice... I really think that it's important to know that the history of El Cid is extremely important, and the history of the Reconquista is even more important to understanding like the growth of Catholicism on the western portion of Europe. I mean, after the end of the Crusades kind of went and said, well, I mean, we have another target. Why don't we just go to Spain? And the Reconquista is a really big portion of Western European history that I really don't think is put. It has a huge emphasis in American schooling, at least. I didn't learn. I think I learned that the Reconquista happened, but I don't remember learning anything about Reconquista in school. I had to do that kind of learning on my own. And people like El Cid or El Campeador or Rodrigo de Vivar. I can't remember his damn name. My brain's been crap today. But these characters are extremely important to history, and we just don't really get to focus enough on them. And it really bothers me. Josh, absolutely, man. We got another donation though. What was that? What was this? Matt Lee, the $5 donation. There it is. Just in case 1970 never comes. Thanks for the stream. Love the history lessons and the great stream. Well, thank you very much, man. I'm sorry that first one kind of was getting all wonky on you. You can push forward. You can do like a Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar. There we go. I was like, I always forget his last name. Portucali isn't. So de Vivar obviously is Avivar. Vivar is in Leon Castille, but now it's called Vivar del Cid. Is that because of him? And here's a kind of a cool crossover, guys. For those of you that know Warhammer lore, you have the Red Duke, who is named El Saif. Well, the character of the Red Duke is supposed to be El Cid in the Warhammer world, because El Saif, one's the sword, one is the Lord. This is what essentially El Saif means, and El Campeador means the master of the battlefield, the master of battle. Oh, my back. The Northern Crusades are super important. Okay, I think we're good to go to do this. Yeah, El Sith. So, let's pick this winner. It is Rick Audi. And if you want to join the Discord and just have fun, you're more than welcome to, guys. Here is a link to the Discord. Go ahead and join. But Rick, I do need you to join the Discord. You'll see my name in the upper right corner under Primarchs. Go ahead and click that and message me directly, and I will give you your key. But yeah, guys, feel free to join. We have Total War Warhammer content that we cover here. We do Mountain Blade Bannerlord, Crusader Kings. If you want to find people to play Blood Bowl with, you can do that here. It's a really amazing community. We have a lot of really cool mods that kind of just keep a firm grip. Mark Platten, correct. Future to be Baldur's Gate in 10 days. God. Oh my God. There's just so much content to cover. It's a good problem to have. I did not have that problem in July. I was like, oh fuck, what do I do? Captain Deadeye, man. Prego, bro. Glad I could give you some entertainment. When will I stream next? I will stream next on Tuesday. Or yeah, Tuesday for sure, because I'm going to work on another video tomorrow. 10 days for Baldur's Gate 3 for the early access at least. Oh, I will absolutely stream Baldur's Gate 3 because Baldur's Gate 3 has integration with chat. And I'm not going to choose anything. You guys are going to roleplay the character. I'll do preambles before I allow you guys to vote, hopefully. I can say like, hey, before we vote, don't just choose like the edgy one or the funny one. Try to go in line with what the character you guys have built is. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Here is your key, my dude. Boop. All right. So again, thank you guys all very much for watching here today. And a huge thank you to Matt and Zorok for throwing out those last minute donations. Thank you guys very, very much. If it's Twitch only integrated. Pex, it's both Twitch and YouTube, they said. If we build an edgy Joker, I'm all about it, Asus. My go-to character is a bard. Marry Debbie Lame. I would think that'd be a really fun playthrough, like the playthrough of Debbie Lane. The Debbie Lane dynasty. Alright guys, I'm going to take a break here finally. Put my voice, give it a little break here before we finish off our video on the Kingdoms overviews. Probably can't see it. I put up a whiteboard over here to have all my notes on it. But thank you guys all very much for joining here today. We'll be back on Tuesday with more streams of this Iron Man campaign. Should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. And maybe we have a little costume coming on Tuesday. Who fucking knows? Revan, you would just buy it on you buy it on Steam. You know, the normal early access routine. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Everyone please stay safe out there. Wash your hands. We'll see you soon. Tuesday, probably 10 a.m. Pacific daytime, and we'll be streaming again. I'll put up a warning and everything like that. It's always going to be around the same time, but we'll probably be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday next week, and I'll kind of solidify that as I look at my calendar. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and take care. I'll draw a costume. I'll tab when I heard the costume. Ooh. No, don't worry about it, Lord Phoenix. Don't even worry about it, brother. But alright, guys. Take care.